You know what gets me? The fact that nobody seems to know what Mamdani actually said, and so he gets away with saying stuff like this.
I have never, not once, spoken in support of global jihad.
He has actually plainly confessed his support for global jihad in the 2008 landmark case, US versus the Holy Land 5. 5 people were convicted of providing material support to Hamas by way of millions and millions and millions of dollars in violation of federal law while disguising it behind charity. Those 5 people were sentenced to 65 years in a federal correctional facility. They were called the Holy Land 5. In 2017, under the pseudonym Mr. Cardamom, Mamdani himself drops a rap song in which he states, "My love to the Holy Land 5. Okay, my love to the people who funneled millions to Hamas, you better look them up." Now, I know you're thinking maybe his views have changed. It's been several years. His views have not changed. When he was recently asked, do you think that Hamas should lay down its weapons? That's it. His answer was that he had no opinion. When you have openly supported the funneling of millions of dollars to Hamas, and since then they have committed a massacre that killed 1,200 Israelis and have shot and killed Palestinians at point blank range, and you now have no opinion on whether they should disarm, that's another way of saying, I support the terrorists. And that couldn't be clearer. And you know what worries me as an Iranian? The fact that this is the exact path that led to the revolution in Iran. It was this exact marriage of socialism and Islamism that we are now seeing people fall for again here. That also started by dividing society into oppressed and oppressor, mustakbirin and mustasafin. And the oppressor was, guess who? The elite, the wealthy, the ruling class that had to be eliminated for justice and utopia to prevail. Guess what were all of the promises made by Khomeini? Free transportation, free electricity, free water. Nobody should go unhoused. The same utopian false promises that have led to death, destruction, devastation, gulags, labor camps, everywhere that it's touched. How do we know that this is identical to every other iteration in human history? Because what ends in totalitarianism starts at its core. And what is at the core of totalitarianism? It's absolutism. What is absolutism? It is a binary. What is a binary? Oppressed and oppressor. What does that lead to? It leads to dehumanizing everybody on the wrong side of the binary. What does that lead to? Calling for the elimination of the oppressor. What have we been celebrating for the past few years in the United States? The elimination of the oppressor. That is how we are walking the path to totalitarianism, and we literally cannot see it. Do you know why we can't see it? Because do you think totalitarianism introduces itself as such? Of course it doesn't. When it knocks on your door, it calls itself liberation.
Fist in the air. We coming to help you, brother. We coming to save you, brother. This brother is Zohran Mamdani is taking the country backwards. He's taking New York backwards. But it looks like he's about to be the mayor over there. It looks like it. Everywhere that his type of governing is made in any country, it's the worst. They have the worst living conditions, all the most diseases, the most deaths, all because of this type of mentality. I'm gonna promise you the world. I don't really have a plan on giving it to you, but you know what I can do? I can tax the rich. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll get it from the rich. Yeah. Okay, that's what we'll do. I just now came up with that. Genius, right? Here's Mamdani on a panel with Al Sharpton and a few other people, and he's asked about his free groceries idea. And just to let y'all know, he did not say he want groceries to be free. He want groceries to be free for the people who are. He want groceries to be at a smaller price, but he wants millionaires and billionaires to pay for it. He want millionaires and billionaires to pay for it. He want the government to fund it as well, and he want the prices inside of those grocery stores to be a little less than other stores around the country. And then, like the young lady was just now saying, he want there to be free transportation and free everything, free school, free medical, free, and continue to bring more and more and more illegal immigrants over here and make them free. What we're doing is we're turning their nation into ours. We're just completely changing what we're used to. We're changing the fabric of our nation. We're changing what has worked so far so well. But the people are duped. Only thing you got to do is tap into their weakest points and manipulate them. Let them know that I'm here for you and I'm going to give it to you for free. You deserve free healthcare. Make sure you point that on with your thumb. You deserve free healthcare. You deserve free education. You deserve lower groceries. You deserve free gasoline. You got to make sure you shake your head a little bit. Make sure you get that full Timo, Hakeem Jeffries, Obama look a little tough.
Affordability in this city, living here is top of everyone's mind. It has gotten obscenely expensive to live here, to do anything here. So you're proposing free grocery stores, free buses, $30 minimum wage, all of which sounds incredible.
Cheaper groceries, not free groceries.
Excuse me, cheaper groceries. But what people want to know is, great, I would love all those things. Yeah, how do you pay for it? Who's going to end up footing the bill for those programs?
So the rich. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and let him talk for 3 minutes to say the rich.
I'll answer that question by first explaining some of the endorsements that Andrew Cuomo has received. Elon Musk's endorsement is one of the most expensive endorsements that Andrew Cuomo has ever gotten, because it cost him and the state of New York $959 million in tax breaks that he gave Elon Musk years ago when he was the governor of this state. That's actually more money than it would cost to make every bus free in New York City. So I've said clearly that I believe we should tax the top 1% an additional 2%, that's New Yorkers making $1 million or more a year, and have the most profitable corporations pay the same tax rate they do at the top tier in New Jersey, what they would actually pay here in New York. These things together would pay for the entirety of our economic agenda and start to Trump-proof our city. Because as you've said, the endorsements that Andrew Cuomo has got, and this morning he
said Trump-proof our city. Trump-proof? I'm sorry, what? Bro, you do realize that everything that Trump is touching is actually growing, right? You talking about Trump-proof. You don't want your economy to grow? You want to turn into California? What do you want exactly? Are you trying to push the agenda of Islam? I mean, okay, let me go ahead and continue because this is weird. I just want y'all to hear those little things, man. That's the only reason why I stopped.
And start to Trump-proof our city. Because as you've said, the endorsements that Andrew Cuomo has got, and this morning he started it by going on Fox and Friends, we're talking about Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and Stephen Miller. These are the architects, in many ways, of the crisis of authoritarianism that New Yorkers are facing. And Andrew Cuomo is so unwilling to tax Donald Trump's billionaire donors because he knows those are the same ones whose checks that he's busy cashing trying to get back to City Hall.
So the question was, how was you going to pay for it? That was the question. What was the answer? Do you guys know the answer? Was it clear? Other than the rich? First, before I even answer the question, I want to say that Elon Musk donated a whole poop ton of money to Cuomo. And based off of that money, he is owed this and we should pay this and that, blah, 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 blah. It's a whole bunch of word salivation is what it is. He sounds just like Bernie, just like AOC, just like Jasmine, just like Hakeem, just like Schumer, just like Kamala, just like Biden. They all sound the freaking same. And that's why he's pushing a socialist Democrat agenda, and a communist Democrat agenda. But I want y'all to let me know whatever y'all want me to know, man. Just listen, I'm just not learning about this. Y'all teach me. I'm here to learn. I got the pencil. I got the paper. I'm ready. I got the glasses. What's the next lesson? We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have, trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing, we have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.